What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video for you guys today. Pray that you guys are having a blessed day, filled with God's love, His joy, and His peace. That you're not allowing the storm to get you down, or the enemy to steal your joy, or anything to take away that peace from you today. But yeah, today I want to talk about gratefulness. You know, well, from my perspective, as I've been in this walk, I know sometimes I don't get everything right, and I'm a harsh critic on myself. So when I'm not getting everything right, or I'm not getting things fixed, or I keep hitting the same situation, I get like really down on myself, and that's a way for the enemy to creep in and sow seeds of doubt, double-mindedness, and things of that nature. But the thing is, we got to know that we aren't perfect, and that, you know, the flesh does the things that the spirit hates, and the spirit does what the flesh hates, and they're always constantly at war with one another. So you got to be mindful of if you're edifying the spirit or the flesh. And also, sometimes you look too far ahead about the things that you've been praying for in this season, that you forget to take a step back and see what you've been praying for in previous seasons that God has already brought forth in your life. And you're looking so far ahead at the next thing that you're not able to be grateful for what you do have. Be mindful that God has already came through for you again and again. So there's no reason to worry or be anxious about the things that hasn't come to pass yet, that God has already spoken for in your life. But be joyful of knowing that you're preparing for what you're praying for, right? Because you've been through circumstances. You've seen how God has changed you. You've seen the transformation God has done in your life. And also, it's time to get in a point of complete surrenderance to God, letting go of things that are hindering you in growing in your faith, letting go of things that are, or people that are hindering you in growing in faith. No matter how close you've been over the years, no matter what family member it may be, if God is telling you to part ways with this person or these people or this thing, then part ways with it, because that could be stopping your next breakthrough. That can be stopping you from getting to the rest of the promise God has given you. Also, like I was saying before about being grateful, we have to understand that if God has spoken something over our life, that it's going to come to pass. And that if God keeps confirming this thing to you, know that He's working things out in your life for you to get there, right? So know that what God has spoken over your life will come to pass, and that in the season that you don't have it, in these seasons that you don't have it, He's only preparing you to get the things that He's spoken over your life. So don't get discouraged or sad because it hasn't happened yet, but be joyful knowing that it will happen, and that you're in a season of preparing for the things you prayed for. Now I'm saying this to the people that God has promised things to, not stuff that you made up in your mind, not things that you are telling yourself that's going to come about, not things that you've been praying to God for that are things of vain, that are things of vanity, but the ones that God has spoken things to in their life. God has given a promise, and the ones that know what God has given, He's given confirmation, He's given dreams, visions, He's given His prophets to speak over these things, and those are the ones who I'm talking to. But if God hasn't spoken things over your life and you've been praying for something, and be joyful in knowing that if He hasn't answered you already, that He will answer you. But be mindful of how he answers you, because he may not answer you speaking to you. He may not answer you in visions or dreams. He may answer you through somebody. He may answer you through whatever the case may be. But if he's giving you a promise, be joyful in the preparation season, knowing what's to come. Because God is not a man that he shall lie. And like I said earlier, be grateful for the things that you have now, the things that you were praying for in previous seasons that God has already brought forth in your life. Be grateful for those, enjoy those things, and let's not look too far ahead all the time, because when you look so far ahead, that brings forth anxiousness, right? But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys are having, like I said, a blessed day filled with love, joy, and peace. Like I always say, I love you guys. God loves you more. Peace.